Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have another one of these squishy to kind of charm videos where basically I make a polymer charm version of one of my favourite squishies at the moment and show you how I made it. So the one I've chosen today is this kind of Pusheen rip-off squishy. I actually got this from Banggood and basically I just decided to do the kind of charm version. The squishy is actually brown and I know Pusheen is grey, so I've actually just made it in a grey rather than the brown as the squishy, but I hope you don't mind that. I just feel like it looks more realistic. So anyway, getting straight on into the tutorial. What I did was I took two small balls of polymer clay, one in a turquoise kind of aqua blue and one in a light grey colour. Taking the blue one, I rolled it out into a cylinder and pinched the end of it to make it more pointed, and then with a kind of little like bladed knife thingy, I just kind of like split the bottom in half to make a mermaid type tail. What I then did was I took the ball of grey polymer clay and rolled that into a little sphere, and then I just kind of like cut off the end and rolled it onto the end of the mermaid tail. I hope that makes sense. I then just blended the two colours together, and then I kind of squished up that tail that I originally made and remade it again, because I tell you what, I suck at polymer clay so much. But you know, one day I'm going to get there, and this is what this series is all about, me practicing my polymer clay making skills. So I then just wiped off the kind of charm to get rid of any dust and stuff with a baby wipe, and then taken the same colour grey, I made two little ears and popped them onto the top. What I then did also was I made two little feet and I just popped them on the bottom of Pusheen's body, just like on the squishy. Next, I took a dotting tool and just made the indentations onto Pusheen's tail. I also used my knife there to remove a little bit of dust, and again with my baby wipe I needed to remove even more because I am the messiest person ever. So what I then did was I took an eye pin and just inserted that into the top and baked in the oven according to the instructions on the packet, which was 110 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. Once completely out of the oven and cooled down, I then moved on with some acrylic paint, and I just painted a line around the join where Pusheen's body and the mermaid tail met, and then what I did using the dotted tool was just made a little kind of like a scalloped edge along that line to make it look like the pattern that was on the squishy. I also coloured in the tail at the bottom with the same colour. Once this was dry, I then moved on with some gold puffy paint and just painted on a little star next to Pusheen's ear, and then using my dotting tool and some pink acrylic again, I just put 3 dots down from that star because that was what was on the squishy. Next, taking a pin and some black acrylic paint. Actually, it was more of a very dark grey, but it kind of appeared black. But anyway, I just painted on Pusheen's face and 3 stripes on the very top of the head. Now, I did mess up the mouth here a little bit, and I did actually go in and wipe it with a baby wipe, and then I redid it off camera because it took me so many times to get it right because it just had to be so small. Anyway, once that paint had fully set, I then went ahead and took some UV resin and just popped that all over my charm, and then using a paintbrush I just kind of swirled it around to make it nice and smooth, and then taking a UV light which I got from Amazon, which was really cheap, about £5–6, something like that. I just went ahead and just cured that with the torch. I did this all over, so as you can see here, the charm is completely covered in UV resin. It's really shiny, and please ignore my nails at this point. I've been crafting all day and they look really bad, so I'm really sorry, but they will be improved tomorrow, don't you worry. I have a big plan and they're gonna look great. So anyway, as you can see here, the charm is really super shiny, and that's exactly what UV resin will do if you kind of cure it in that. I really recommend UV resin over other varnishes and stuff, as it just cures so hard and so shiny, and if you like a glossy charm like I do, it is the perfect product for you. You can find it on eBay, Amazon, other stuff like that. I know Sophie and Toffee do it as well. Never tried them for there, but I've heard they do great UV resin. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!